Hey everyone, it's Julian. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how you can use AI to blow up your music in 2023. We're going to be talking about 5 awesome things that you can get from AI, really just from ChatGPT, honestly, which is right there available for everybody. You don't even have to do much Googling to find that. So yeah, before this video starts, definitely check out my sample packs at the top of the description, electronicsamples.com. We got the best samples in electronic music. I promise if you grab even just one of these packs today, you're going to make the best track of your life. I've really put a lot of time into these sounds, making the best quality sounds for you guys so that we can all make the best tracks of our life. Thanks for the support, everybody, and let's get started. Alright, so the first way that AI can help you with your music and just making better music in general is lyrics. So, ChatGPT, right? We all know about it. We've all probably seen it by now. You can pretty much just go on ChatGPT right now and type in, like, write me lyrics about this or write a song in this style. And it's not amazing, right? And I'm sure over time it's going to get better. But it's still, going to give you like a pretty solid template as far as like ideas. Now, I think that's where the human touch comes in, and maybe where like everybody who's so afraid of AI taking over is like, well, maybe it's just going to be us working with the AI. Maybe it doesn't have to be, you know what I'm saying? Because the lyrics that the AI spits out, I'm telling you right now, I've done it. I've tried it out a lot. They're not great. But what it'll be is there will be like one line that's great or like one rhyme in there that's really, really good. And then maybe the next line might be kind of like a really basic rhyme, but you could just go ahead and work on that, right? But at least it's going to give you a framework to work in. And I think that's where AI is really helpful. It's not doing the work for you, but just kind of giving you some sort of direction based on the data that's already out there, right? Because it's basically just going to study songs that have already been written and then spit something like that out for you. So there you go. The next way that AI can really help you blow up your music and really help you get ahead, I think, is it can help you find what's popular and what's really going on right now. You know, especially in this era, right, guys? It seems like not only is there something new every week, but it's really hard to keep up, right? Like, unless you're pretty much just coming up with something really cool that then ends up getting popular, if you're just curious to find out, like, what's going on right now, where the scene's at, what's popular, ChatGPT and AI can actually really help you with that. You can literally just go on ChatGPT and ask it that, and it'll probably tell you. Like, I've done a lot of these experiments, and it can help, And again, it's not about just copying what's popular or that. It's just like to kind of give you a compass, right? Because you could kind of look at all these different platforms in electronic music, and I do this every day, and I get confused every day, honestly, because it just kind of seems like there's a million different things happening, and if you listen to this person, well, this is what you need to go make right now. If you listen to this person, this is what you need to go make right now. But if you just look at ChatGPT, you can really like save yourself a lot of time just finding the trends and at least just getting an idea for what's going on right now. So even if you do make something really creative, you can understand how it fits in. The third way that AI is going to help you make your best music in 2023 is with contracts. So we are all musicians, right? We're all artists, and that is actually usually going against what's going to make you really good at, like, law stuff, writing contracts, reading contracts, being able to even understand what a contract is, right? Like, we're all kind of like that being musicians. So, it helps to be able to just go on ChatGPT and be like, hey, write me a contract for a record deal. Or, maybe you got a label and you want to sign another act to it, or you want to sign just one of their songs. It's like, hey, there you go. You can just write the contract in ChatGPT, and I think it's going to save us a lot of time. It's not just the money. Like, obviously, that's going to save you money, so you don't have to go to a lawyer and have an ongoing legal team and all this stuff that would make, owning a label or releasing your own music preventably expensive before. It's not just about that. It's also just about the time. It's like, man, it takes a lot of time to sit there with a lawyer and go back and forth on emails and call them and listen to them talk about their kids and like all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could just get on ChatGPT and just be like, hey, write me a contract for this, and there you go. It's just about getting on with your life and not having to take so much time to do these important behind-the-scenes things. And while we're on the topic of important behind-the-scenes thing, the fourth thing that AI could really help you with your music is ad copy. So by ad copy, what I mean is essentially like when you have an ad, a big part of that, like if you're going to do a Google ads or Instagram ads or even TikTok ads, any of those kinds of things, as soon as you start to study marketing, you realize like it's not just that you made an ad, but it's like very, very specific things that you say within that ad and that are in the text, which is what the copy is, around that ad that are going to get people to click on it, right? And that is basically where ChatGPT and AI could really help you, because it's like, man, you know, we're not all great at just writing the stuff or maybe being very thorough and comprehensive when we're trying to put it together. But ChatGPT and AI are perfect for that, because it'll give you like this really, really well written thing, because all it's doing is studying the best writers of whatever thing you ask it to write. So it's like, you could either sit there and struggle for 2 hours and try to come up with some ad copy that isn't really, you know, you might not really know what you're doing. Or you could just go on ChatGPT and be like, hey, yo, write me some ad copy for a techno sample pack, you know? And it's going to study and it's going to use what has already worked. And that's the point of all this. And also why you need to stick around to the end, because we're going to talk about all this, is like how this can help you just get ahead and how you can really like save yourself that time and that stress and just get something that works really well quickly so you can focus on other stuff. So yeah, ad copy is really good with AI. And then the last thing, and this is why you need to stick around to the end, is emailing record labels. So I don't know about you guys, but again, like I've been saying this whole time, we're artists, you know, our thing is sitting behind the screen or sitting behind a synth or just in general, like kind of making the sounds, I think, rather than like talking about it or writing about it, right? We're not really writers. So the problem is, again, just like I was saying with ad copy, you know, when you're sending an email to a record label to sign your track, it's basically like that. It's just like you're just making an ad for yourself, right? And we might not all be great at that, but you could ask ChatGPT to do it, and it'll give you something really good. And maybe you got to edit it a little bit or whatever, but it's like, you know, you can just save yourself this time, and it's like just little stupid stuff that used to hold us back in the past. Like, people would have amazing tracks, and they just could not, for the life of them, write an email that would make a label manager want to sign their track, right? But now that you have AI, you can just go on there and get something written that's very good, and you can focus on the music. And this is why I want you guys to stick around to the end. It's like, the point of this is not about how we're going to make music easier, or how we're gonna, you know, not have any human part in the music or anything that people are all afraid of. It's like, how can we use this tool to do all the dumb little jobs that we had to also do? Because as a musician, if you want to be professional, you're gonna have to take on a lot of different jobs, right? Like, you're making your music, but you're also writing your ad copy, you're also writing lyrics, you're also coming up with the contracts, like all this stuff, right? And that's where the AI is great, is that because we do have to do all those jobs, you can get the AI to run those for you while you do what you want to do, which is make music, right? That's why we're all here in the first place, because we love that. So, yeah, this is how you can use AI to blow up your music in 2023. Once again, guys, make sure to like this video as well as subscribe. I want to just fire this off and give you guys a really great guide to help get you to the next level. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. Definitely go to my website, electronicsamples.com. It's the best sounds in dance music. I promise you, if you grab this, or electronic music in general, I put so much time into these sounds, and I promise if you just grab one sample pack, you will take your tracks to the next level today. It really helps. I've seen it. It's like night and day for people because the sounds are so good. Thank you so much for the support, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video.